up, y'all? It's BlackWaterJesus coming at you with another unboxing. I got the Astro C40 here. Yeah. I don't know what I'm using for background music right now, to be completely honest, because since it's Astro, it doesn't... I don't think there's really any music associated with Astro. So I'm going to find some. So we're just going to open it. Eiyu pen again. You know, I still feel like having a light on. I never usually feel like having a light on. I just have it on, so... it looks better with the green screen, but yeah, here's the real schematics thing. Maybe I will turn the light on. It's a little dark in here. I don't have a lamp or anything. Shit, I really don't feel like going to turn the light on. A little schematic there, but I will turn the light on soon. Voila! Lighting on. Anyway, yeah, so that's what the schematic looks like. You guys don't get to see the case. Because it looks like to start off with for PS4 and PC. Back in here, what you can do with the buttons. We're going to take the buttons apart. So actually, we're going to read that back part actually before we get started. So it says replaceable caps. Let's see. Swappable, replaceable modules. So the caps is like the D-pad. Right here, as you can see, that's number 1. The D-pad. That's the caps. Then 2 is the actual swappable, replaceable modules. Because the modules are where the caps go. So like, the D-pad can go there, then you can swap the D-pad for, say, the buttons, or you can swap it for the other analogs. So 3, remappable rear buttons, which are on the back. So let's show down here, 3, replaceable map buttons. Actually, no, okay, so the buttons aren't replaceable, but the modules here, so these 3. The D-pad, the analogs, so that way you can put one analog up there, and then one analog and D-pad down here, or if you want to keep the analogs down there, you can do it. It's like a PlayStation setup. If you're doing it like an Xbox setup, if you want to, say, have a shooter, so this is normal PS4. If you want to swap it around, you want to swap these two, you can do Xbox kind of set for like shooting games and stuff like that, because I know there's a lot of people like shooters on PS4 as well. Then of course the double back buttons, so it makes it a little easier for shooters and whatnot, or if you're just using it for dodge rolls or whatever game you're playing. Wireless audio. So it requires a wireless USB transmitter if you want to do like wireless gaming headsets. 12 plus hour battery life, and included travel case. So let's get into this. So start it off. Here's the included travel case. Boom, that's where it goes in. Just like you know, Xbox's Elite controllers have their travel case. Little travel case. See, I got the Elite for Gears of War here. Controller inside, and then Astro's in here. Boom. Alright, so let's open this bad boy up. Oh, and then you can also make it a wired controller too if you have that choice. So say for example the PC portion of it, you would plug this in to your PC, this is the USB, and it's the USB to charge it. Going into that, here is the controller, the Astro itself. Ooh. This is a sexy ass controller, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm looking at it like, I'm like... Anyway. Analogs feel really nice. L and R, L2, R2. Ooh. Okay, I see what they're talking about with the triggers. The triggers are kind of loose, so it's like really fast with them. Okay, so you got your pause button, your share button, and this is the top setting, so you can make it wired here. So this is where you can make it as wired, and then wireless when you flick it to the other side. So wired to the left, from the top to the left means wired, the top to the right means it's wireless. So however you want to do it, you have the choices. Your mapping set and the buttons in the back here, boom boom, so your back buttons, however you want them to be. From what I'm looking at, this makes it looser, and I think this makes it a little tougher. I'm not too entirely sure to be safe on that. Could be wrong, because it feels like they're both pretty loose when I do that. When I do that, it feels a little tighter. So now, see, we got a little PlayStation button in the middle. The D-pad feels nice. So does the buttons too. Ooh. I can't wait to start playing shooters with this again. Bringing shooters back. So we'll make it wireless. Here's the wireless USB dongle. So you can make it wireless on both PC and PS4. Just your choice on the matter. This is a little tool, I guess, to get it open. As you can see here. I said I guess. I know it is. You see here, there's little screws. See those? Well, not screws. I can't remember the technical name for them, but this is the thing to loosen it. So boop, 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 loosen it, rearrange your in here as well. So we got the flat rounded ones, if you've seen these before. And then we, oh, excuse me, Jesus. Then we got these sit kind of high, so it's a flat rounded with a little like beads on it. If the camera focus, it's got little beads on it. You can barely see them in the camera, but little beads. So that way you know if you have one that's the moving, or the one that's the trigger button, or the one that's like the navigation button whenever you're using the controller. And then they got little sockets for the D-pad here. So there's a socket for the D-pad and a socket for one of the other little modules. So if you want to take the module out, put it in there. All that good stuff. The speaker right here. And one important thing. So just like what's the name of the brand? Just like PDP's controllers, if you want to set the button to these buttons to what you want them to be, you hold this first to sync it. Then the light should go off. You'll press the button. I think on this one the light might be this little hole right there. Might be the light. So it should do like a little red or blue or whatever kind of light. And then once you're holding it, it asks you which one you want to press. Press this one, then you can set it to this one or this one, whichever one you're more comfortable with. And same thing with the right. Hold that, press it, then set it to the R2 or the R1. So pretty simple. It's a pretty simple unboxing, honestly, because it's just a controller. And some people will sit here and say this is kind of complicated. It looks a little bit, but once you get into these higher end controllers, they're pretty simple to understand. If you guys like this video, please go ahead and hit that like button. Let's aim for 20 likes on this video. Let's aim for 20 likes. Let's make a goal now. Let's try to make goals on videos. 20 likes for this. That'd be great. That'd be good to show some support. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe, and be glad to have you guys around for when there's more gaming videos. I'm still working on some right now. Sorry, I've been kind of lazy on them because I've been trying to catch up on my Destiny characters. I'm going to be honest with you. That's what I've been doing for like the last few days, even with my days off and whatnot. And now that I have a work schedule, it's going to have me work a little earlier, but get me out a little bit earlier. I'm going to try to get some more gaming done. You guys see my gaming chair is a mess right now. It's a fucking shambles. Look at that. Which I have some recorded stuff already, like Metro, and I have some Danganronpa. I already have some Sekiro. I just gotta get caught up on my stuff, because with Sekiro, I have a buddy of mine who wants to edit it, so I'm gonna let him go ahead and do that, because he said he has some funny stuff for you guys on the channel. So I was like, okay, cool, go for it. Go ahead and edit it. And then I should be bringing back some old school gameplays, because I also have a little AV, like audio visual to HDMI converter. So I'll start getting my old consoles in here. I think the first series I want to start with was NBA Street Volume 2. If there's anything that you guys want to see, let me know in the comments below. Also, check out my social medias in the description. And go ahead and message me. Tag me in something on Twitter. Tag me in something on Instagram and say, hey, I want you to play this game. If you see something interesting on Instagram, like a picture of like Final Fantasy or something, you want me to play that, I'll make a series out of it. I mean, I'm trying to entertain you guys, so I'm open to suggestions. So let me know. This is BlackWaterJesus signing out, y'all. Peace.